Welcome, beautiful people. Today I'm sharing with you how I make this chicken light soup with no tomato paste at all. I'll be listing my ingredients in the description box with their measures so you can check them out. So I'll be steaming my chicken with one large onion, some ginger and garlic, and I found this peppers on our market. I was just so happy. Yes, I think it's paprika, so it's not too spicy. I'll be adding that and some yellow bell pepper too, and I'll add that and blend to steam my chicken. Now I have some water boiling on the fire, and to that I'm going to add a beetroot, carrots, turkey berries, tomatoes and onions. There are so many local names you give to turkey berries in our country, abeduko, susua, and just name them. So shortly there'll be a video on how I preserve mine. That is how come it is frozen. Yes, I'll definitely share that video. So I'll cover this and then let it cook. Now I have blended up all my ingredients and then I've added it to the chicken. Next is my seasoning cube, some salt. You have to be very generous with the salt. Remember, as usual, this has to be the saltiest part of our soup. And then I have my favorite spice mix, my badia, complete seasoning, and some turmeric powder to this. Also goes in a little bit of black pepper, and then I will steam this. Now I will use my turkey berry. Once the turkey berry is cooked, and I know that everything is fine because the tomato is already looking so soft. Yeah, so yeah, just a couple of them, touch them, they are soft, and know that yeah, it is good to go. Now I am using hard chicken for this recipe, for this soup, and I'll be stirring it from time to time, ensuring that the spices get to every part of the chicken. What I do when I'm using soft chicken is after it is well spiced, I take the chicken out, continue with the soup, and when it's almost done, I just add it back to the soup. But this is hard chicken, so it's going to cook throughout. You want to do this until the water around the chicken thickens. That will ensure that the chicken has absorbed all the spices and also release its own juices to that. So at this point, the stock is really thick. As you can see, it's looking so thick. So I'm going to strain my blended ingredients. So these are the carrots, the beetroots, tomatoes, onions, turkey berry that I blended together. I am just straining it into my soup. I mean, if you have a powerful blender, you can just add it directly to your soup, or if you do not mind, but I like to strain mine. So at this point I felt like okay, I can still blend this to get the best of it. So I blended it again, and then I am straining it once more into the soup. I think I've got the most of it at this point, so I'm just going to give this the soup a very nice stir. Just stir it nicely so that yeah, basically. I'll cover this halfway and let it boil.
Yes, darling.
So at this point, the soup has been boiling for, well over 30 minutes, and I am adding in my garden eggs and my okro. Once the veggies in the soup are nice and cooked, you can just leave it and let it simmer under very low heat. And I'll be adding some heat to this soup, with some hot peppers, which is optional. And of course, people, I am finishing it off with some basil. It's a crime not to have basil in my soup. And you have some oil forming on top to signify that your soup is ready. And the amount of oil really depends on how much fat your chicken has. So yeah, basically that is that. What time is it? It's time for lunch. I watch a lot of cartoons, guys, but this soup works perfectly for anyone who do not want tomato paste in their soup. It is absolutely delicious. Please do well to try this and let me know how it goes. And please don't forget to smash that like button if you have been watching up to this point. I really, really, really do appreciate you. God bless you. Keep staying safe and stay blessed. And please subscribe if you haven't. Thank you.